and welcome back to our survival let's play on No Man's Land for episode 125. This is our third episode in November, and it'll be the final one as well. We normally only do two, don't we? What I've did before I started recording, so in between the video finishing, the last video finishing, which was when we were selling off all of our canola oil, wasn't it? I've cultivated a couple of fields, so this one's been cultivated, and the two middle ones I'll show you on the map. These two have been cultivated as well, because what I'll probably do is put sunflowers in these, or at least in one, but probably both, and canola in them too. That is what I'll probably do. I'm trying to think, I did something else as well, I can't, I'll tell you what I did. As we come running over here, I went and got another trailer full of stones from the store, so it cost us about £6 this time. But we have a second pallet of stones. It isn't ideal that I'm having to go and buy the stones, but there's nothing I can do about it, and we'll still make money. The only thing we're paying for at the minute is the stones, and obviously them are between 9 and 10,000 each, so we make money off it regardless. We're producing the methane. I might as well take this back over. We're producing the methane whilst we're getting electricity in our BGA, and water's free, obviously, so we're doing alright with that. I'll probably need to take some eggs and some milk up to the production site, I would have thought. However, let's I don't want this. In fact, I don't want this vehicle at all. I want the truck, and I want the combine, because I think we might as well start by harvesting that soybean. Right. We'll just get connected up here. There's no way that's going around, is it? Not a chance. I know we've done 3 episodes in this month. I don't think we'll need to do 3 episodes in most months. Let's just check, see if... Yeah, we've still got plenty of methane. Just plenty of sugar beet in there. Yeah, I don't think we'll need to do 3 episodes in most months. It's just, there was a lot of things hit at the same time on this one. Our canola, our sunflowers, sunflower sugar beet, all ready to harvest at the same time. So I think that's just one of them things more than anything else. And we had the, I'll leave that there. And we had the olives to mulch and plough as well, didn't we? We've actually got the grass work to do as well, but we ain't going to get that done in this month. That's going to have to be in the next one, I think. I'm looking forward to the next one, because we can sell our donuts off, and we will make a fortune of them. We've got so many, and they're like between 4 and 5 grand per pallet, aren't they? So that should be decent. Oh, I've left that tractor exactly where this header needs to go, haven't I? Not an issue for the way this thing turns. Ah, the tracks are back doing that stupid thing again. Can you see the tracks? Not only are they going sort of wildly and like it's waving, but it also goes the wrong way to what you think it should go. The last time we used it, it did this initially and then stopped, so with any luck it'll stop again. Right, let's keep going. There we go. There we go, it's working. I don't think this will take overly long. I mean, these fields, although they look quite big, they're actually really narrow, so I'm not expecting as much of them as what you might sort of initially think. And remember, this crop, this is just going to get put in the silo. I was going to say siloed. Siloed a word, do you think? It's going to get siloed. I mean, it feels like it should be. But it's going to get put in a silo. And sold, I think, in June. So it's purely for profit, this. We already had 20,000 litres of it, I think. Or we already had some anyway. So if our soybean drink needs topping up, then we can do that. I'm definitely not going to need the extension for this on this map, am I? There's going to be no need to whatsoever. I mean, the extension makes it, I'm sure it makes it like about 30 off. So make it 28, possibly 28,000 litre capacity. I'm pretty sure we had the extension on Jack Pine. There's no way we're not going to need it on here. Our fields just aren't big enough. And we've always got something like the truck close by, haven't we? It's just, it'd be a waste of money. I think it's about 40 grand as well, which is a ridiculous amount of money, really. Right, shall we that stopped. So if you look at the tracks now that we're actually harvesting, it's not doing it. I wonder if when we stop harvesting it'll go back to doing it. Anyway, we shall test that out in a bit. Let's get a time lapse on. We might as well time lapse this because we're going to be doing quite a bit of either seeding or planting after, and we'll probably jump cut quite sort of large parts of that. So we might as well get the time lapse on now, and we'll be back at some point, I would imagine, in that second field over to the right hand side. Just this little bit left to go up here. We have a full truck, which is like, what is it, 21,000 litres, something like that. And then what we've got in here, so we're going to be looking at around 30,000 litres, aren't we? That we'll have got of here, which, when it comes to sell, the price is around 1,200. And sometimes you get a little bit more, don't you? So it's around 1,200 per 1,000 litres. So we're going to get a decent wedge off it. What I've decided to do as well, because we'll just fit it in, so it's 6 months for soybean to from seeding to harvest. We've got 7 months until the top price. So the fields that we're going to put canola in, which is the ones we got sunflowers off earlier in this month, we're going to direct drill soybean into there, and we'll do the same. We'll literally just direct drill to make. We'll put the soybean in to make the money off, because we'll just, like I said, fit it in. I actually thought we'd miss out because I thought soybean was 8 months, but I've just checked and it's not, at 6. So we will make a good amount of money when it comes to June. I mean, it always makes it nice and easy, doesn't it, when it's sort of rounded to just over 1,000 litres. Sorry, £1,000 per 1,000 litres. And it's not something that on hard mode or no man's land we never get, do we? Because we just never have that opportunity to sell anything over that sort of price. And as someone might argue, we don't sell crops direct overly much anymore either. We did at the start, but we haven't done probably over the last, I don't know, 70 odd episodes, something like that. Right, there we go. All done there. We'll get this over. And then we might as well start the drilling, because that is what's going to take us time today. Because we've got a hell of a lot to do. Our environmental score is going up by a few points. I'm hoping when it comes into December, if we get everything drilled and done properly, I'm hoping our environmental score will shoot up. Where oh no, where I'm going with this. I'm going to empty this straight into the silo to be siloed. If it's not a word, it is now. I'm sure it is though. Right, while that empties in there, I will run into a header and knock myself out. Let's get through here. We're on what day is it today? Saturday. So I've just finished my set of work. I finished nights this morning. I'm hoping to get a couple of episodes of the roleplay done in the next 2 days. Because I'm conscious we still... What are we? I think we're going the second day of September in the roleplay, and obviously we've clicked into October now. So I'm hoping to get a couple of episodes recorded tonight, and I might even put, if I can get them done, or if I can get at least one done, I might even put 2 out back to back, if possible, before I start recording on Westbridge Hills again. Because it'll be Westbridge Hills once I get a couple of them episodes done, before coming back on here, which will be, I don't know, sometime later in the week, hopefully. Well, that didn't want to stop, did it? Oh my god. Well, it's got some weight in. We'll get that. I'm not going to go and put it away. I'll do that off camera. There it is. Losing me truck. There we go. Right, so we'll see what we've ended up with. It was actually 15,000 litres we had in the silo already, so we'll have to take that off. So I mean, we've still done alright on me 32,000 litres. That isn't bad at all, considering how narrow them fields are. We'll switch that off. Where have I put the McCormick? Is over here, isn't it? There we go. Little jump there because, as you probably heard, my voice was just gone. Just needed Yeah, throat clearing a bit. Needs more coffee in it, that's what it needs. Right, oh my god, how close was I to that? I maintain that sort of real damage would be great in this game. It'd be fantastic for roleplay if we could get it. Where if you hit something, it actually damages that part of the machinery. Okay, so we need to take this over to the far side. So these ones here, these fields are going to get the sunflowers in because they've been cultivated and we don't have a direct planter, a direct drill for a planter. And we will probably put the canola in the fields that we've just took the soybean out of. So soybean going in this, what is effectively just one big field. pH level's good. It's not going to need. It's definitely going to need switching on. It's not going to need. Oh, that's so annoying how it does that. It's not going to need fertilizer, is it? I don't think soybean needs fertilizer whatsoever. Next episode as well, we are going to plant some more trees. I think that area that we've never done anything with other than plant trees in, because it's all because the hill, basically, because it's not very flat at all, is it? It's the area right behind the silo. I think we're just going to fill with trees because I can't see anything else we're going to do with that area. I mean, 11 mile an hour here, I don't think this should take overly long, should it? Try to miss that tree there. There we go. I'm going to have to... Do you know what? Do I just extend that field? Because I don't have to extend this field into where that grass field is around the maple trees, possibly. And then put sort of a hard border in between the grass field and the arable field, because it just looks a bit daft the way it is, and every time we clip it with a seeder, it makes it look daft anyway. So no, we'll have a look. Am I going to be able to spin around there? Yep, there we go. Right, I'm going to carry on doing this, and we'll jump forward because the video's already going to be kicking on. So, yeah, on the plum. We've got probably a couple of runs left to do on this particular field. We're already a 3:15. I'm not going to get everything we wanted to do done. I wanted to get all the drilling done today, and it's not going to happen, is it? This might end up being a bit of a shorter episode, which I know I say quite regular and it never turns out to be, but I think we just might lose the light. I'll show you what I've done over the other side of the field shortly. I'll just finish this off. What I was going to do as well, I was going to have a look to see if we generated any more canola oil, because that's still at top price, but if there's only one, I might as well just, one or two, I might as well just leave it for for next year when it's high again. And we'll get even more next year as well, because there was times this during this year that we haven't been producing it because we haven't had the canola to put in it. But now that we're getting more fields, we're 100% going to be producing it. I think that corn might be ready next. No, the corn won't be, but this canola should be in front of us. Although we still do have some in our silo, from what I remember. Right, so what I've done with this field is there was a natural barrier going up there, directly up there, just the meadow grass that had never been ploughed. We've got rid of that. You can see we've picked the stones up from where we ploughed it. I mean, there wasn't many stones in there at all. This, I don't think it'll grow. I think this will grow back because it's part of this production, the maple production. So I don't expect crop to grow in there. But if we follow around, I've opened this field up and took it all the way to our road there. This bit here, just in front of us, it's always been a bit awkward to do for grass work anyway, especially down here when we get close to the maple trees. So we've just made a part of the field. What I'll do when we do the grass work, I will, after we've cut this bit of grass, I'll put a border in here. So I'll carry the grass on and I'll just put a border going straight along, because every time we clip this bit of grass that we've planted, it changes it to the crop that we're trying to drill, which is no good really. So yeah, we'll get even more out of this field now, which I'm quite pleased with. I'm just trying to think what we need to do now. There's not, I mean, we do need to do some, we need to carry on drilling. What else? I don't think there's that much else other than that we actually need to do. I might quickly get rid of this, because preferably I'd like to get sunflowers in the ground so we can get them going as well. However, that might mean we need to... Oh, we're going to need to do the rolling as well, aren't we? Oh my god, I forgot about that. Right, what have we got in there? We want sunflowers. I've got so much to do. Let's take this over here. We might as well fill the planter. I don't think this actually fills. Oh, it does. I'm talking absolute rubbish. Right. Let's put that down. So this area has been cultivated. I can't remember if we put manure on this as well. I think we did. So we'll start getting sunflowers in this field here and that field just over the track there. We'll get sunflowers in both of these. And like I said, probably canola in the one where we've just put the harvested the soybean from. And then we've got a good range, haven't we? We do need to plant some more sugar beet as well, to keep our BGA going. But that won't get done today. Because like I said, I forgot when I was thinking, sort of when I was planning in my head what we need to do, I forgot all about the rolling. And rolling takes an absolute day in it. Oh, did we got a bigger roller, didn't we? Do you know what? I get so mixed up between series. I'm sure we bought a larger roller. Because we had that homemade one, didn't we? That was only about 3 meters or something. Let's use machinery. I mean, I'd love that roller, but we haven't got the power. That is something we're seriously lacking as well. We really need a more powerful tractor. Yeah, so 6.4 meters now, the roller, so it won't take as long. Right, so just because we all knew where we were going, I've jumped forward. So we finished seeding the field in front of us, and now we've seeded this one as well. Both have got sunflowers in, and we just finished doing the rolling for it as well. What are we on? 20 to 7. So I mean, as you can see, it's almost dark. We certainly won't be doing much more after this. In fact, it's literally just started raining, so we won't be doing anything after this, I don't think. Is that gonna be wide enough? Yes, it is. Let's get this put away. I'll tell you what I will do. Why don't we go over to the BGA, get that filled, and then we can finish. And hopefully the video will be like 25 minutes or under, which would be great. Need repairing again, this tractor, isn't it? But again, this was another one out to use machinery, so it's not surprising really. Right, a bit of a traffic jam going on there, but I don't need to be in there. I'm gonna put sugar beet in here again, I think, just so we've got fuel to carry on making that the methane. I don't know how much this will take, I don't know how. That'll take a few buckets full. It's things like this. This is where I miss seasons from 19. Because if all this crop was out in the rain, it would just start rotting, wouldn't it? And I know obviously it makes life harder, but I just think it made things more interesting. Having to like solve them issues, solve the problems. Right, this is going to be the last one. In fact, we will make it the last one, and then we'll run over. In fact, we might as well just drive over in it and see where we're at with our gold production. Talking about productions, we are really going to have to get back on track in the next in-game month with productions, because I think we've let it slide a bit in this month just because we've had so much to do. What have we got? Still got 2. We're still producing. No, we're missing stones again. Off camera I might run up and get another dump full of stones. Cost another £6,000, but we'll see. Right, November is over. We've 3 episodes. We've done so much. Like, we've got through so much work. We've got through all the harvesting. We're what did we say we had? We had 7 fields to harvest, didn't we? All different types as well: sugar beet, canola, sunflowers, soybeans. Um, we've got most of them fields turned around. We've got new production going. We've managed to make a good amount of money on the canola as well. So yeah, pretty successful. December, we're not going to have as much to do, but we have got all them donuts to sell. That is going to make us a fortune, and I think after that we may look at buying ourselves a new tractor, probably from the large, one of the large ones I think. But we'll leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.